Oh yes, there's loads of them. Oh, oh no! Ah!
Hi guys, so you might notice that I am starting my vlog in my bedroom today. The reason is I lost the footage for the introduction to this video, and also you might notice that I'm actually filming it on my iPhone because my camera has actually died and broken. So I hope you'll excuse all that. I think the video is still good quality, and yeah, if you don't know who I am, my name is Emma, these are my allotment diaries, and let's get straight into today's allotment vlog. Enjoy! I brought something with me to cheer me up. I found a really weird little baby boo that I'd planted. Poor thing, he's even labelled correctly as well. I've actually labelled this one. He's been sitting there in my kitchen windowsill for ages, and he wants to grow. So I'm going to give him the chance to live today. I'm going to plant him out in my pumpkin arch and see if he takes off. So let's go and do that, I think. Let's put our hands in the soil and plant something. Little pumpkin update. So as you can see, they're doing absolutely incredible. Look how high he's got up the bleeding archway. I can't believe it. This time last year they were like right down there. Got proper flowers opening up now, which is absolutely incredible. Yeah, doing really good. And then even this side is doing pretty good as well. All looks very much alive. And the French beans, look how far up they've got. Absolutely incredible. They're just doing great. God, I actually can't believe how alive it all is. It's just blowing my mind right now. Right, down here there was supposed to be a second baby boo somewhere, but I think he died. So I can't see him. Oh, I can see him. Oh, he's alive. Hang on a minute. Are you alive? Oh, you're alive. I thought you died, mate. All right, okay, well, he's there then, so he's taking that one. Now this one is my Jack B. Little. He's doing absolutely amazing. Is there another baby boo around here? I think there's another baby boo. Yeah, this is my baby boo. Oh wow, he's got really big. I didn't know you were that big, mate. Oh wow, okay, right. So where on earth are you gonna go? Not entirely sure where to put him now. Because I assumed that one of my baby boos had died. But apparently they just grow a bit slower. I think I might put him with his mate over here, just in case he doesn't survive. Is there room in here? Oh, you're an nasturtium. Right, you're a nasturtium. You're that. You're that. There's no room for you in here. There's no room. Now I've changed my mind. I'm not going to whack him in at all because I just think he'll just die. That's what will happen. He'll just die, and then it will be my responsibility that he's sort of just died. And these all just seem to be doing so good. Let's see if the plaster's held up actually. It's a good thing to check on. So basically one of my baby boos, actually no, both of my Jack B. Littles snapped and I had to tie them up with plasters. So it seems to have worked. It seems to have worked because the whole plant is alive, and even above it, it's like really healthy plant. God, I can't believe how big these have got. This is absolutely amazing. So yeah, the plaster trick does work. And then this one down here, this is my giant pumpkin. It's like a jack-o'-lantern, but he's growing towards the arch. He wants to grow up. But I keep telling him you can't grow up because you're too big. You'll snap it. So I've got to sort of train him to go that way and run along the ground a little bit. I think I planted him the wrong way because I wanted him to trail along the wood chip a bit. I know you want to grow up, but you can't. You can't all be like the Jack B. Littles, you know. Even these want to be like you. They're running along the floor. This is my borage coming up. It's all looking fantastic. Also noticed that my butterfly nets are not working because there's loads of butterflies in them. And there was loads of butterflies in here too. So you might need to do a bit of a caterpillar check, which is disgusting, but necessary. Use that as well.
Oh yes, there's loads of them. Oh, I don't like them. Oh.
So what happens with the butterflies is that they land on your brassicas and then they lay their eggs, and then caterpillars hatch, and then they just completely eat all of your plants. So when they're quite little, they're quite easy to get rid of, but when they get really big, they are absolutely hideous. And I can't stand them, and it does look like I've got some caterpillars now, so fantastic. You can see the damage on the leaves. This is definitely caterpillar damage. This is just what they do, they just eat everything. Here's one of them. That's one of the little horrors eating it. So what you can do, you just literally just brush them off like that and kill them. But obviously there's millions of them, and you won't catch all of them because they're green, they're the same colour as the brassica, which I assume is to try and stay away from birds so birds can't see them. And there'll be eggs on some of them as well. I'll see if I can find an egg to show you. Right, here we are, here's some eggs. You see the little dots? Little circle-y dot things, but I think some of them are whitefly eggs and some are caterpillar eggs, so I think I'm getting like both basically. But yeah, that's the eggs that we don't like. There's another little teeny tiny caterpillar there. Can you see him? Teeny tiny caterpillar. Oh, they're just everywhere. Unfortunately I've just not managed to protect them, so I think what I'll do is just leave them to it. So one of the issues of planting a million brassicas right next to each other is that if you get butterflies and caterpillars, there's no way I can just like protect all of them and get them off of all of them. So we're just going to have to hope that most of them survive. I don't know if I just caught that butterfly literally scarpering when I pulled off this netting. Now these ones here, the problem with these ones here, because there's a problem with all of them, is that I planted them too close together and there's too many of them. I mean, some of them are getting massive. Look at this one. I don't even know what these are. I think these might be cauliflowers, but they're getting absolutely massive. They're obviously really squished in here, but you know, they're in here now, so they've got to sort of deal with it. And then down here, I think I've got all those fun, cool, colourful cauliflowers coming up, and they're all doing really well. Really good. I think some might be cabbages as well. Gosh, fantastic. I mean, this whole bed's doing good. I just allowed a butterfly free, so I assume that these have probably got caterpillars on them too somewhere. I really don't think that you can completely protect your brassicas from everything. I really don't. I mean, ultimately what I want to be doing is leaving everything uncovered and letting all the critters eat all the critters. But for some reason that's really hard to do. It's really hard to get the balance right between all the critters eating the critters. Do you know what I mean? Because they just don't seem to bleed and eat them. They're never hungry when I need them to be hungry. So critters end up eating all of my stuff. Tidy it up. I was just about to weed this and I've noticed that there's a little bee. There's a little bee sleeping or something. I think he's taking a rest on this little weed, so I'm not going to pull that one up now. He's decided that that's going to make a really good little bed, so I won't pull that up now. I'll leave that. I'm really glad that I saw you though, because if I hadn't seen you, I'd have pulled you up straight away. This is the bed where I planted my carrots in, and I am determined to get down here as much as I can and water them. So even though it looks like it's going to rain, like literally imminently, I've still watered my carrot seeds because they dry out so quick. And I have a feeling that the reason they haven't been working for me at my allotment plot is because they dry out too quickly and I don't keep them watered. Whereas at home, I'm out there almost every day watering carrot seeds. Because they're so teeny tiny, it doesn't take long for them to dry out, and as soon as they dry out, the seed dies. So I'm absolutely determined to keep these nice and well watered. I might even water it again just before I leave, just to make sure the ground is nice and wet. And then behind them here are my French beans, right, which look fantastic, but the structure is so like wavy and stuff. I'm just worried that as soon as they start to get the beans, I'm worried that they're going to be too heavy and just fall down. So I need to do something about that. But what? But what? I mean, the structure was precarious when I made it. I don't know how to make it better. And I literally don't know how to make it better. Oh, no! Oh, no! God's sake, such a disaster. Oh, God. Oh, I tried to make it better and I made it immediately worse. I don't know what to do with it now. Oh God, I'm so stressed. Okay, right, we're just gonna have to try and fix it. Stay calm. Right as I was doing that, I just noticed I've actually got some flipping beans growing. I can't believe it. I didn't think I had any growing because it didn't look big enough, but I've actually got beans growing. It's because they're so tiny. I don't even think the foam will. Oh no, look, it will. Look at that. Look at that. And this one, they're so teeny tiny. They're so cute. But they're all growing. I can't believe it. I've actually got beans. I've got French beans. I've done it, guys. Oh, this one's getting bigger. Look at him. He's fantastic. Oh, I'm actually getting beans. And look at the flowers growing. This is amazing. Oh, I didn't realise these were actually doing anything. What I've done is tightened these strings now. So hopefully they'll grow a little bit better. Mind you, they just come loose straight away. I don't know what to do. To be honest, they're all upright, so I don't really know what I'm so panicky about. I'll just leave them alone, I think. It's starting to rain now. Just as I water the carrots, typical, huh? Oh, it's absolutely pouring. Right, we better go in the shed and recuperate. Actually, what I really want to do is water those leeks. I'm really worried the leeks are going to die. And even though it's raining, I don't trust it. I think they need a good old water, so you're about to witness an English gardener watering her crops in the rain. Literally raining. Can't see any leeks. There's a couple. That one's just there. It's just sitting there. It's not even in the ground. Why are you not in the ground? It's sort of puddled up as if something's dug a hole there. I can see a couple of leeks sticking out the ground. Most of them just sort of gone. How many did I even plant? So many questions, but nothing lives in this bed. This is like the deathbed. I don't really know why, but it just dies. Whereas look at that one over there, thriving, showing off, smiling at it. And this one here just dead. There always seems to be a couple of spots in my allotment where nothing grows, or like for 1 year it just doesn't grow. I'm sure I had courgettes here 1 year. That's why I kept putting my courgettes out there. I'm pretty sure I had something growing, but this year nothing. So, don't know. But the plot's looking pretty good, you know. It always looks good when it's been rained on. Always looks better. Maybe that's just a sign that I need to water it more. Water me, water me. So the last thing that I really need to do today before getting my butt home in this rain without a coat or anything is snip some of my sweet peas, because I've been neglecting them and quite a few seed heads have appeared. Now I really wanted my sweet pea arch to last a lot longer than this, but unfortunately I think it might be on the way out now. If you don't keep picking flowers, it will go to seed, and as soon as it goes to seed the plant will just kind of finish and die. So, I don't know. And also my cornflowers have fallen over. They sort of flopped over. I think they're sort of finishing too, but I'm leaving them because, well, you can see a bee in there at the moment. They absolutely love them. And they're still flowering, so I'm sort of going to leave them. And then these, look, don't they look messy and terrible? They look awful, don't they? Look, all the seed heads are appearing, which basically means the plant's finishing. So I'm going to try and snip it all off and see if I can rescue it. Right, apologies, it's getting very, very noisy now, but I've tidied them up as much as I can. This is what I've managed to save from the plants. Whether they flower or not, again, I don't know. It might just be that they've had their time and they're sort of done, which is really sad because they're my favourite flower. And I'm going to miss this smell so much, but you know, every plant finishes. What I think I'll do now is leave them to flower one more time if they do, and then I'm going to collect the seed heads. So I'll let the seed heads develop, which will look really ugly but be really good because I get free seeds. Hope you've enjoyed my vlog today. Hope you're still enjoying your allotment plots. I know a lot of people say at this time of year that they find their plots a bit boring because there's like the excitement of spring is kind of gone, and now it's just about maintaining it really. And I totally get you if that's you. I'm enjoying it. I like this time of year because I get to flounce about and see what I've grown. It's like the easy bit, isn't it? I hope you're enjoying your plots. I hope you enjoy my vlogs. If you are, subscribe to my channel. If you're not, see you later. Thank you for sticking around so long. And yeah, have a lovely gardening week. See you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.